And welcome back as we check out another stack of packs from the 1992 Maxx Race Cards, the 5th anniversary edition. And we had a lot of fun on the first one. I think we're going to have a lot of fun again in this one. Over here, we have our podium. The best card will go there until there is only one remaining at the end. That will be our winner of the day. And with that, let's open up these packs and see what we've got inside. There's some big names, and in each pack they have a card from a previous series of the set. So like this is 92. They'll have cards anywhere from 98 all the way up through 91, or 88 through 91. So it's pretty interesting, and we'll kind of see what comes out as we go. And here we've got Bill and Mickey Stavola. This is from the 1989 set. And now we're moving into the cards. We got Troy Beebe. These are some beautiful cards. The black borders, the gold, the name, the gold logo. Really, really nice set of cards. I'm very pleased. Ward Burton. We got Mark Stahl. Memorable Moments. 1991 Winston Cup race. Memorable Moments from Sonoma, California. Sears Point. Another Memorable Moments. The 1991 April race at Bristol. We got Tony Eury. Jeff Hensley. Watkins Glen. Race number 18. Richmond. Race number 22. Charlotte. Race number 26. And Michigan, race number 14. Checklist number 4. And Neil Bonnet. That rounds out our first pack, and we continue down into our second. Really nice wrapping on the packs too. Very strong, sturdy foil. We got Jim Phillips from the 1991 set. Tracy Leslie. Randy LaJoy. Mike Chase. Rick Wilson. Ernie Irvin. George Bradshaw. Kenny Bernstein. Eddie Wood. Bud Moore. Jack Roush. Robert Yates. Robert Black. Jack Whitmore. And the photos are nice. The finishing is really nice. We got Jimmy Cox. And on we go to our next pack. All right, we got a Bobby Hamlin Jr. card from the 1988 set. So that's really cool. I think it's centered pretty well. Let's just put that into a sleeve, and then we'll find out more about that later. But it just looks good. It's an older card, so I think it's worth tucking that in. And you know what? Bobby Hillen Jr. We'll put him on our podium and see who comes along next. Paul Andrews. We got Richard Broom, Tony Glover, Kirk Schmerdeline. Nope, let's get this right. Way easier than I originally thought. Kirk Shelmerdine. Kirk Shelmerdine. If you know a better way, please let me know. There is likely a better way. Ken Wilson. David Smith, the All-Pro team. He's the Jackman. We got Dan Ford, General Mechanic of the All-Pro team. Danny Lawrence, Assistant Engine Builder, All-Pro team. Gail Wilson, Truck Driver. David Little, Fabricator. That's cool. I mean, think about the card series, any sport, any even non-sport cards. And you see someone in the machine shop, you see the supporting members. That's really cool about this set. Jack Sprague. And just like how deep the sport goes. It's not just the people on the field or on the track. You got the people that make that happen, and they're part of the team. It would kind of be fun to see that in football cards or baseball cards or basketball, anything. You know, there's a team that goes way beyond the players on the field or the court, and I like a lot how this set kind of has everybody. Bobby Hamilton. There we go. Very cool. On to the next pack we go. And these are fun. Definitely enjoying them. And we got from our earlier series, Butch Mock and Bob Rahilly. All right. We are at Martinsville. Race number 24. Phoenix, race number 23. Pocono, race number 16. That's a cool trophy. You got the beer cans as the supports. I like it. Very clever, very creative. Checklist number 6. We got Dr. Dick Berggren. Behind the scenes photo there. Ken Squire, another behind the scenes. And again, that's exactly what I like about this set. You kind of see everybody. Harry Grant. All-Pro, second team. Larry Wallace, All-Pro, first team, engine builder. And there he is, building engines. Kirk Shelmerdine, All-Pro first team, front tire changer. We got Elton Sawyer. Bill Sedgwick. Jimmy Means. James Hyland, or Hilton. James Hilton. Bobby Labonte. There we go. And we are now in our middle of the pack. Number 5 of 9. We're rounding the turn, cresting the mountain. We are right there And we gotta open this up and not mess up the cards inside. We got the Banquet Foods 300 card, race number 12 of that earlier, I think the 88 season. And we've got Talladega, race number 9. Sears Point, race number 12. Checklist number 2. We got the most popular. Most popular what? For the 6th time in 8 years, Bill Elliott won NASCAR Winston Cup Racing's Most Popular Driver Award, presented by the National Motor Sports Press Association in 1991. The winner is selected by fan balloting across the U.S. So very cool. Bill Elliott, most popular. I like that. Fans voting in. Randy Baker. Dave Mader III. Ricky Craven. Butch Miller. Memorable moments from Richmond, 1991. Memorable moments, Dale Earnhardt. Took the checkered flag with less than 2 car lengths. For Talladega. There we go. That's what we were looking for. Memorable moments. Also another Talladega. And we got another memorable moments. As a show of support for the troops of Operation Desert Storm, 5 drivers ran at Daytona in February with full military paint schemes on their cars. One for each the Air Force, Navy, Army, Marines, and the Coast Guard. That's really cool. Very, very cool. Next up, we got Scott Houston. And Bristol, race number 20. And we are cruising along. Let's see what comes next. We got Will Lind from the earlier set. Ken Schrader. Morgan Shepherd. Junie Dunleavy. Or Donlevy. Felix Sabate. Billy Stavola. Mark Smith. Darrell Waltrip. Bob Labonte. Donnie Allison. Jimmy Maker, or Jimmy McCarr. Doug Williams. Dewey Livingood. And Daytona. Race number 1. And Darlington, race number 5. On we go. There we go. That opened up way easier. Jim Salter. We got Bob Rahilly. Glenn Wood. Bobby Allison. Roger Penske, Larry McClure, Richard Childress, memorable moments at the 1991 IROC, we got Tim Earp, Mike Chaplin, Dick Beattie, Art Krebs, and Joe Nemechek. And Harry Grant. And there's another one too. Or Harry Gant. And all right, we got Jeff Gordon, card number 29. Very cool. And this one in a PSA 10 is worth around $60 or so. Will this be that highly graded? We will find out, but it's looking in good shape, and we will definitely put Jeff into a sleeve. And I think with that, Jeff is now going to overtake Bobby Hillin Jr. on the podium, and we will keep on rolling into our final two packs. All right, we got Tom Peck from that earlier series. Scott Robinette, All-Pro First Team Tire Carrier. Norm Koshimizu, All-Pro Team, Gasman. Will Lind, All-Pro Team Tire Specialist. Slick Poston, All-Pro Team Gear and Transmission Specialist. James Luter, Machinist, All-Pro Team. Larry Phillips, 1991 National Champion. Tom Peck. John Paul Jr. Chad Little. Mike McLaughlin. Willie Dallenbach Jr. Hut Strickland. Mark Martin. Rusty Wallace. Very cool. Let's sleeve that one up. Looks in really good shape. It was tricky with the older cards, especially black border ones. There's usually a lot of whitening around the edges, and this one's looking pretty good. So let's give Rusty a sleeve, and we will continue to the last pack of the stack and see what turns up next. Only time will tell, and we are going to find out together. We got Brad Teague from the 88 season. Jack Arute. Renee White. Larry McReynolds, All-Pro Team, Crew Chief. Harold Stott, Rear Tire Changer, All-Pro First Team. Steve Grissom. Jack Ingram. Rookie of the Year, Jeff Gordon. Here we go. Very cool. Let's put him into a sleeve. This card's worth around $30 or so in a PSA 10. So we'll save him and see if maybe he's in good enough shape to grade. And we got Dick Trickle. Larry Pearson. Ernie Elliott, Mike Beam, Larry McReynolds, Steve Meal, and Jeffrey Ellis. All right, let's take a look. And we've got a couple really, really cool cards out of this one. We have the Busch Grand National Rookie of the Year for Jeff Gordon. And then we have the Jeff Gordon regular card right there. So double Jeff. I think that's a great day, and some cool surprises from there. So hope you had fun. Hope you learned something. And there you have it. Until next time.